When Caesar did the Chicago, he was a graceful child. Those sacred chickens raised the dickens, the Vestal virgins went wild. And when the nervy got nervy, he gave them an awful razz. They shook in their shoes with the consular blues, the imperial Roman jazz.
Oh, hello. I didn't know you were in here.
Oh, hello. I was just giving a little concert.
Why didn't you lock the door?
Didn't I?
Of course you didn't. Do you think I just walked through it?
Well, I thought you picked the lock, dearest.
You are so careless.
No, I'm not. I'm happy as a garbage man's dog, and I'm giving a little concert.
Grow up.
The walls reflect the sound, you see. That's why there's something very beautiful about singing in a bathtub. It gives an effect of surpassing loveliness. Can I render you a selection?
I wish you'd hurry out of the tub.
Oh, can't be hurried. This is my kingdom at present, godliness.
Why the mellow name?
Because you're next to cleanliness. Don't throw anything, please.
How long will you be?
Not less than 15 nor more than 25 minutes.
As a favor to me, could you make it 10?
Oh, godliness. Do you remember a day in the chill of last January when one Julie, famous for her Easter rabbit smile, had just gone out and there was scarcely any hot water, and one young Julie had just filled the tub for her own little self, when the wicked sister did come and bathe herself therein, forcing the poor young Julie to perform her ablutions with cold cream, which is expensive and a darn lot of trouble?
Then you won't hurry?
Why should I?
I've got a date.
Ooh, here at the house?
None of your business.
So be it.
Oh, for heaven's sake, yes, I have a date here at the house. In a way.
In a way?
He isn't coming in. He's calling for me, and we're walking.
Oh, the plot clears. It's that literary Mr. Calkins. I thought you promised Mother you wouldn't invite him in.
She's so idiotic. She detests him because he's just gotten a divorce. Of course, she's had more experience than I have.
Oh, don't let her fool you. Experience is the biggest gold brick in the world. All older people have it for sale.
Well, I like it. We talk literature.
Well, you've got to play his game. When in Rome, do as the Romans would like to do. But I'm through with books. I'm all educated.
You're very inconsistent. Last summer, you read every day.
Well, if I were consistent, I would still be living off of warm milk out of a bottle.
Yeah, and probably my bottle. But I like him.
Well, I never met him.
Will you hurry up?
Yes. I wait till the water gets tepid and then I let in more hot.
How interesting.
Do you remember when we used to play Sopo?
Yeah, and 10 years old. I'm really quite surprised you don't play it still.
Oh, but I do. In fact, I'm going to in a moment.
Silly game.
No, it's not. It's good for the nerves. I bet you've forgotten how to play it.
No, I haven't. You get the tub all full of soap spuds and then you get up on the edge and slide down.
But that's only part of it. You have to slide down without touching your hands or feet.
Lord, what do I care? I wish we'd either stop coming here in the summer or else get a house with 2 bathtubs.
Well, you could get yourself a little tin one, or you could use the hose.
Shut up!
Leave the towel.
What?
Leave the towel when you go.
Yeah, this towel?
Yeah, I forgot mine.
Why, you idiot! You haven't even got a kimono.
Why, so I haven't.
How did you get here?
Well, I guess I whisked here. You know, like a white figure whisking down the stairs.
Why, you little wretch, have you no pride or self-respect?
Oh, lots of both. I think that proves it. I look rather well in my natural state. I really am quite cute.
Well, you.
I wish people didn't wear any clothes. I guess I ought to have been a native or a pagan or something. You know, just the other night, I dreamt that one Sunday morning in church, a little boy brought in a magnet that attracted cloth. He attracted the clothes right off of everybody. Put them in an awful state. Crying, shrieking, carrying on as if they just discovered their skins for the first time. Only I didn't care. So I just laughed. I had to pass the collection plate because nobody else would.
Do you mean to tell me that if I hadn't come, you'd have run back to your room unclothed?
Au naturel is so much nicer.
Suppose there had been somebody in the living room.
There never has been yet.
Yeah, good grief, how long have you...
Besides, I usually have a towel.
Golly, you ought to be spanked, and I hope you get caught. I hope there's a dozen ministers in the living room when you come out, and their wives, and their daughters.
There wouldn't be room for them in the living room, answered Clean Kate of the laundry district.
All right, you've made your bathtub. You can lie in it.
Well, hey, I don't care about the kimono, but at least leave the towel. Oh, I can't dry myself on a wet wash rag and a piece of soap.
I won't humor such a creature. You'll have to dry yourself the best way you can. You can roll on the floor like the animals do that don't wear any clothes.
All right, get out. Are you the plumber? Are you the water department? What do you want? I believe you're a ghost. Are you? Well, then stop banging. Hey, if you're the plumber, that's a mean trick. Turn it on for our fellow. Don't argue. I want water. Water. Water!
Someone fainted?
Jumping cats!
Water's no good for fits.
Fits? Who said anything about fits?
You said something about a cat jumping?
I did not.
Well, we can talk it over later. Are you ready to go out, or do you still feel that if you go with me just now, everybody will gossip?
Gossip? It would be more than gossip. It'd be a regular scandal.
Here, you're going it a little strong. Your family might be somewhat disgruntled, but to the pure, all things are suggestive. No one else would give it a thought except a few old women. Come on.
You don't know what you ask.
Do you imagine we'd have a crowd following us?
A crowd? There would be a special all-steel buffet train leaving New York hourly.
Say, are you, house cleaning?
Why?
I just don't happen to see pictures hung on any of the walls.
Why, we never have any pictures in this room.
That's odd.
There's not even any furniture in here.
What a strange house.
Well, it depends on the angle you see it from.
It's nice talking to you like this when you're merely just a voice. I'm rather glad I can't see you.
So am I.
So, what color are you wearing?
Well, I guess it's sort of a pinkish white.
Is it becoming to you?
Very. I've had it a long time.
I thought you hated old clothes.
Well, I do, but this was a birthday present, so I sort of have to wear it.
Pinkish white. Well, I bet it's divine. Is it in style?
Oh, quite. It's simple, standard model.
What a voice you have. How it echoes. I sometimes shut my eyes and see you in a far desert island calling for me. I plunge towards you through the surf, hearing you as you stand there, water stretching on both sides of you. What was that? Did I dream it?
Yes. You're very poetic, aren't you?
No, I do prose. I only do verse when I'm stirred.
Stirred by a spoon?
I've always loved poetry. I can remember the first poem I've ever learned by heart. It was called Evangeline.
That is a fib.
Did I say Evangeline? I meant the skeleton in armor.
I'm a lowbrow, but I can remember my first poem. It had one verse. Harker and Davis sitting on a fence, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Are you growing fond of literature?
If it's not too ancient or complicated or depressing. The same way with people. I like them not too ancient or complicated or depressing.
Well, of course I've read enormously. You told me last night you were getting fond of Walter Scott.
Scott? Let's see. Yes, I've read Ivanhoe and the Battle of the Mohicans.
That's by Cooper.
Ivanhoe is? You're crazy. I guess I know. I read it.
No, The Last of the Mohicans is by Cooper.
Oh, what do I care? I like O. Henry. I don't see how he ever wrote those stories. Most of them he came up with in prison. The Ballad of the Reading Gall he came up with in prison.
Literature. Literature, how much it has meant to me.
Well, as Gabby Desla said to Mr. Bergson, with my looks and your brains, there's nothing we couldn't do.
You certainly are mysterious. One day you're awfully pleasant, then the next you're in a mood. If I didn't understand your temperament so well.
Oh, you're one of those amateur character reader types, are you? Size somebody up in 5 minutes and then look wise whenever they're mentioned. I hate that sort of thing.
I don't boast in sizing you up. You're most mysterious, I'll admit it.
There's only 2 mysterious people in history.
And who are they?
Oh, the man with the iron mask, and then the guy who goes ugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lug whenever the line's busy.
Oh, you certainly are mysterious. You're beautiful, intelligent, and virtuous, the rarest known combination.
You're a historian. Tell me if there are any bathtubs in history. I think they've been frightfully neglected.
Bathtubs. Well, Agamemnon was stabbed in his bathtub, and Charlotte Corday stabbed Marat in his bathtub.
Way back there. Nothing new since the sun, is there? Why, only yesterday I picked up a copy of a musical comedy score. It must have been at least 20 years old. And the title was Shimmy of the Normandies, except shimmy was spelt the old way, with a C.
I loathe these modern dances. Lois, I want to see you. Please come to the window. What on earth was that?
Yes, I heard it too.
It sounded like running water.
Did it? Strange like it. You know, as a matter of fact, I was filling up the goldfish bowl.
But what was that banging?
One of the fish snapping his golden jaws.
Lois, I love you. I'm not a mundane man, but I am a forger.
Oh, how fascinating.
A forger ahead. Lois, I want you.
What you want is the rest of the world to come to attention until you give rest.
Oh, Lois,
Mr. Goldkins!
I thought you were wearing pinkish white.
Oh,
Oh, good Lord, she fainted. I'll be right in.
and in that case, I'll be right out.